Hi everyone, Mike here. I want to spend a few minutes talking about the importance of titles, keywords, and descriptions, specifically related to RedBubble. I also want to do a quick sales update. Now, if you've seen any of my previous RedBubble videos, I've talked about how for my designs, it's not really the platform that anyone would suggest, for example, because it's really kind of like an artsy social media type platform where you would like other artists' work. They would like yours, and basically, there's a number of products that you can put your designs on. But again, it's not kind of like the standard, Etsy and Amazon marketplace. So for me, what would happen is basically I would get a few sales a month, and I said that I was not investing any time into Redbubble because it just didn't make sense for me, because the time that I was spending on uploading designs was not translating into sales. Well, here's a bit of a change that I've made, and this is the reason why I'm making this video, because it's it's basically transferred into sales. So about a month ago, I started just simply going into my account and updating titles and keywords. I've also included specific kind of thoughtful descriptions of my products, but when it comes to the actual search engine optimization, it usually comes down to titles and keywords. So I'll just jump into this, and I'll discuss this in a little more detail. But like I said, about a month ago, I started doing this, and then this is a screenshot of my email account when it comes to emails from Redbubble, and basically you can see the sales that have been coming in over the last month. So as soon as I started making those changes, sales started coming in, and these are all products that where I've changed the titles and descriptions. So these are not random products that I've had basically unchanged for a while, but it was only the ones that I was making changes to. So as you can see here, uh, sales coming in from Canada, Australia, U.S. Uh, I guess this would be England or Europe somewhere, and they were coming in, every couple of days. Sometimes, depending on how much work I was putting in, twice a day, day after. So there was a lot of activity. So things were really changing, and like I said, the only things that I was making changes to were titles and keywords. Now, this is the screenshot of the Redbubble, basically dashboard or sales history, as you can see here. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this basically reflects the previous screen, which is this. But I wanted to show you the product type, the products that we're selling. A lot of people on Redbubble sell a lot of stickers, and that was not what was happening. Because of the changes that I was making, I was being thoughtful when including and describing my products, and I wanted t-shirts and I wanted clothing to stand out a little more, and that's actually reflected in the products that we're selling. The other thing that I wanted to quickly discuss or mention is the range, basically where Redbubble, or where customers actually shop on Redbubble, and it's pretty much all over the world, and that's what I wanted to mention. As you can see here, I've had customers from Canada, Australia, United States. I'll go to the next screen. France and United Kingdom. So basically, like I said, there's a wide range of countries and provinces and states where people are shopping. And again, as you can see here, shirts, sleeveless top, t-shirt, classic shirt, artboard print. This is very rare for me. Uh, and then again, a bunch of posters and back to t-shirts. So if you have items that are up and you're not getting any sales, and you're thinking, you know what, Q4, we're in Q4, Christmas is coming up, holiday season in general, so people are going to increase their the money that they're spending on gifts and random things. I would say if you have time, spend it on specifically updating titles and keywords. And the trick is basically for them to mirror each other. And sometimes, depending on the website and Redbubble, including actually Etsy, it makes a difference if the words are in the same order. And you might not think that that makes a lot of sense, but you actually want your title and keywords to be in the same order. And then one of the other things that's actually really important is the basically how recent is your item, or how long ago did you list your item for sale. And that's actually more true for Etsy. So the newer items will be picked up by Etsy's search function more frequently than ones that basically haven't sold or have been up for a couple of months. And then basically what I wanted to wrap it up with is just a screenshot of the earnings summary here, just to show you the difference between July, August, September, and then October. This is when I started making those changes. So as you can see here, it was going down, and then basically it exploded, and it's continued like since then. But again, like I said, I've only made changes to, roughly maybe 40 or 50 products out of, more than 500 that I have, and I'm already seeing a big difference. So in summary, what I wanted to say is, if you have time, especially if you're starting on Redbubble, this also applies for Society 6, make sure that you're putting a lot of thought into your titles and keywords, that they're matching and that they are in the same order. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if anyone's played around with Redbubble, if you've had any success. None of my products are actually branded products or basically products for specific brands. This is all generic. So I know I've talked to some people that are selling and designing for specific brands like Rick and Morty and other TV shows, but I'm not doing any of that. So things are still improving, which is really good. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. If anyone else is doing something similar, how you're doing with Redbubble, and if you have any suggestions or thoughts. And as always, thanks for watching.